I have a question for you.
Sure. Yes, sir.
I need to come up to where you're all at right now, show you something. And then we'll get the question asked. See all that? You see all that? Yeah, I have oil in my driveway today. I haven't cleaned it last week. See that? Yeah. That's out of your truck. Out of our truck. Now, yep. Hold on. Let me see this.
That's in your driveway?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Why is our truck in your driveway?
Evidently, you ain't seen the garbage truck. It's got an arm that reaches it out, gets it out, and dumps it in, and sets it back. I got 2 garbage cans. Every time it reaches in, it gets out, and it leaves a streak of oil.
Okay.
That's how it works.
But it's only on your driveway?
No, it's all over this town.
It's all over town.
Not on my driveway.
It's in your driveway. I looked, Jeffrey. I looked in your driveway, Jeffrey. It's on in front of your house.
Yeah,
It's not in mine.
But when it snows, they can knock it over, and it's gone because we had 3 or 4 foot of snow on our sidewalk.
Well,
Up
for
there.
the
You know what I'm talking
couple
about.
weeks a year, but every other 50 weeks of the rain.
Got a picture of your driveway,
You don't know what
Jeffrey.
time they're gonna come and stuff, which I put mine for 19 years there at that spot.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate the photos. We have had the truck checked by the company that makes the vehicle, okay? They've come out and checked for leaks. They've operated it. We've not seen any leaks. We operate it. And so, obviously, you know, you're seeing something, but we're not able to find it.
Oh, okay, then I suggest again that you go to Troy, since you've patterned this truck after one in Troy, and the truck in Troy with the side lift has oil stains over the side of the white paint.
We've already had it checked out by the vendor. So the company that made the truck and the company that sold the truck to us has inspected it. So
The only other ways I know to do is get EPA in here, and they go all over town and find oil everywhere.
no, I mean, we're not finding it, and we're not seeing the issue.
You're not seeing, he's come right to my driveway and looked at it.
Okay.
I mean, and these guys seen it all over town today.
Do we know what's coming from the truck, or is it coming from the previous resident's garbage?
Well, it's in the one below me, it's in her driveway, the old 80-year-old lady, it's in her driveway.
Well, I'll tell you what, when we're done, you're more than welcome to come up to my house and stick your nose in my cans and see if there's any liquid or anything else in there, because I use plastic trash bags and tie
I
stuff up.
realize you do, but we use the same truck.
But I have oil all over my driveway also.
You don't have,
And where my trash can was set, he actually moved it over towards the mailbox more, and you can see the oil. Every house up on Dogwood has oil out the street and on the cement.
Okay, I'm not arguing that it's, that.
Well, I'm getting a little bit
Wait.
tired of it, because just like a week ago, when Jeff come up there, up to Jim's house, the first thing he says, it's not our trucks. Well, I'll tell you what, it is your trucks, you need to get the problem fixed. And I'm getting tired of some of these people's attitudes. It's always the residents' fault. Okay? It's not. We have legitimate problems. If you're not interested in helping, then there's other means to get things resolved.
I'm not saying whose fault it is, I just asked a question.
Okay?
Do we know if it's from the truck, or is it from a resident?
It ain't from the resident.
I'm talking, you
Yeah.
have your turn, you let me talk for a second, and then you can reply.
Okay, that'll be fine.
If I cook bacon at home, and I put that stuff in a can, and I put it in the trash can, and it's hot outside, when they go dump it, it might drip some. And if I do, maybe I have a whole gallon of oil from my deep fryer, it's gonna drip. Is the stuff on the driveway hydraulic fluid? Is it cooking oil? Do we know what it is yet?
Well, I know it's oil.
Okay.
Because it's real simple. You can rub your finger over it, it's slick like oil. You take your finger up to your nose and smell it, it smells like oil.
What kind of oil?
Well,
I'm
judging by the smell, it's definitely not a cooking oil.
Okay.
It is a petroleum-based oil.
Okay.
And I don't know what version of hydraulic fluid you're putting in there. But from hydraulic equipment that I worked on, it is not that great like what you'd be using in a factory in a hydraulic press, okay?
I'm not
So
saying that
it's
we're
more
not
towards
gonna fix
being
it.
the automotive type hydraulic oil.
Again, I'm just asking the question, do we even know? And it sounds like you know, or at least have some idea. That was my only question. I'm not
Okay.
trying to argue with you. I'm just trying to get to the
Well,
bottom of it.
I'm frustrated because this has been going on quite a lot.
Well, I understand that. This is the first time council has heard about it, and I'll ask the manager.
Oh, no, it's not the first time.
No.
And find out what's going on. So I'm sure that you'll do that, and, hopefully we'll have some resolution to it by next time we meet.
All right, the garbage guy called me today at my phone. That's the one that fixed it up. And he told me that he had dropped it again in my driveway. He said, maybe it come, he said, I think it may come from your neighbor next door to you. I put her garbage out. She's 88-year-old. She don't do no cooking whatsoever. And she doesn't have nothing in her liquid. And I don't put nothing liquid in mine. And it's on around the neighborhood. That's how come you know there's something.
If you guys need video evidence, I can provide that
We're
for
not
you.
disputing that there's drops. He showed us pictures.
Yeah.
I'm just asking, do we know
But
where it came from?
you said it was just his house. I think somebody tried to intimidate, it was just his house. It's on Hamilton, it's on Wagner, it's on Wright Road, it's on Spring Street, it's on Poplar, it's on Jeffrey Street, it's on, you know, every street Dewar, it's all over, so the evidence is just there.
Do you actually have a video that shows it like coming out of the thing, or?
I haven't, well, I wasn't there
Okay.
when it was coming out, you know, I wasn't there to take a video of the truck.
Troubleshoot, you know?
Yeah, that would be awesome if I mean, I can follow the truck tomorrow morning and just get
Well, I
that.
didn't want you to necessarily follow, I mean, I just.
Oh, no, it's all right, I can do that,
I want you to
yeah.
be in an unsafe.
I'm not gonna be in an unsafe situation on the sidewalk, Scott.
Well, you understand what I'm saying, I mean.
It's okay, I can get that for you, if you guys need evidence, I'll provide
I'm just
it.
saying, if you had it,
Yeah.
troubleshooting sometimes is.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's, you know, I hear some frustration, but I don't think anybody's trying to point the finger that it's your fault or their fault or what. It's just one of those things that, hey, the evidence is there, and let's just see if we can address it.
Right.
That's a simple thing.
Troubleshoot, I mean, that's just.
The easy thing is just to say, okay, maybe we can look into this and address it, rather than say, it's not, you're lying. It's not
But that's
there.
not what I said, I mean, let's.
No, it's not what you said. I think that's the message that was given by other members.
But here again, you know what the truck route is. I suspect, you know, knowing by the time they're picking up Wright and Dogwood and, you know, Wagner, it's late in the day. That arm's been through quite a few cycles. Now, it can be a problem, you know, when you get that type of application, first of all, you have to have the proper hoses and fittings, and I mean things not like gates, but good things like Parker Hannafin, it's going to be able to stand. It could be a leaky fitting, it could be a seal around the piston area, because there's different order procedures for the industrial heavy-duty slamming of the seals. You have to have extra soft cushions in there. It's a possibility they got the wrong cylinders on there. But since everything's painted, you know, you're gonna have, you know, you have to.
It may very well not be a hydraulic leak. Maybe it's something out of the trash bin itself. I don't know, but I think it warrants looking into.
Oh, absolutely, and you're right, I mean, that's actually, you know, good information to say that later in the day, when it's been through a lot of
Yeah.
cycles, that's when we see where
Yes.
it's leak. And, so, if we were going to have the manufacturer come out and look again, we wanted them to look after it's been through those cycles. Like
You might have to set up, you might have to set up
Because if
fronts,
it's
do
cold,
it
they
for a
may
while.
not do it.
Yeah.
Well, the garbage boy told me today that his arms are drenched. And I said, okay, which I told Ben, I talked with him last week about this same problem. And I told him it could be to stop with arms going out too far. And if it does that, you could ask the guy back here, he has a machine shop, or he'd have, or a hydraulic shop, he could tell you all about the jacks.
All right, well, thank you.
Definitely.
we're gonna look at it.
Early on my street.
You got it on your street?
If they're there at 6 o'clock.
Mr. Mayor, I move the council enters into a brief executive session to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline of a public employee or official.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? There will be no business conducted after the adjournment from the executive session. You guys are welcome to stay around, but if you don't want to, have a good night.
Folks, have they interviewed for stuff?
There's nothing,
I can drive by and say,
there's nothing, you know, nothing there.